Hello, my dear friends. Welcome to the Learner's Planet. In today's session, we are going to discuss about working of the Israel's Iron Dome. Israel's Iron Dome. Iron Dome means it is a missile defense system. So, my dear friends, why are we discussing about it? What is in the news? Let us see. Yes, my dear friends. In response to repeated rocket attacks from the Palestinian territory of Gaza over the past few years, Israel has deployed a missile defense system called Iron Dome. Now, what it is and what it exactly means. My dear friends, an Iron Dome launcher, basically it fires an interceptor rocket. What does it fires? An interceptor rocket, which is near the Israel city of Ashkelon on 19th of November 2012. So basically the Israeli government says that Iron Dome has successfully intercepted 9 out of every 10 rockets it has been used against. So that is why this is news. So now let us see that what exactly is Iron Dome. Yes, my dear friends. Iron Dome is a missile defense system, as I said before, and it is developed by Rafael Advanced Defense Systems Limited, which is an Israeli military contractor in conjunction with the Israeli Defense Forces, also shortly called as IDF. Now it is designed to intercept incoming rockets, and besides incoming rockets, long-range artillery and aircraft, and they destroy them in the air before they reach populated areas. Now here, artillery means the large caliber weapons such as cannon, howitzers, and missile launchers. So these are all commonly called as artillery. So the Israeli system have designed this Iron Dome to intercept the incoming rockets. Now here I would like to present a picture which shows that Iron Dome was first deployed in March 2011 to prevent the occurrence of the missiles being launched into Israel by Hamas militants in Gaza. So basically the Iron Dome defense system fires to intercept incoming missiles from Gaza in the Israeli port town of Ashdod on 15th of November 2012, and the system can fire clusters of missiles simultaneously to intercept multiple incoming targets. Wow! So how beautifully it works, right? Now let us discuss about the working of the Iron Dome in detail. Yes, my dear friends, Iron Dome has 3 components. First is the detection and the radar installation. Secondly, battle management and weapons control, also called as BMC, or sometimes it is also called as battle management and control. Thirdly, the missile firing unit itself. Now I'll present a picture which will depict the working more clearly. Yes. So this is the picture in which we have shown that firstly the enemy fires missiles or artillery. As I said, artillery means large caliber weapons like missile launchers or missiles. So from here enemy fires missiles or artillery. This here you can see, this is also the missile firing unit, and here it is the radar unit, and this is the battle management and control unit. So basically it has 3 components: the detection and radar installation, this one, then the battle management and control unit, and the missile firing unit. So first of all, enemy artillery comes into picture. After that, the radar unit, basically the radar detects projectile and tracks its trajectory so that they can come to know that whether the enemy is firing missiles from how much of range and in how much of speed. So basically radar detects the projectile and it shows each and every condition. Thirdly, the battle management and control unit analyzes the trajectory and it estimates the impact location, that where this missile is going to be fired. So battle management is actually managing and controlling the trajectory. Finally, when they come to know about the impact location, when they estimate the impact location, the 2 Tamir missiles will be fired to intercept and destroy, and it will destroy the enemy projectile. So this is how the whole unit works. This is how the Iron Dome works. Now here, the Iron Dome is basically here where this city is. So this is the Iron Dome. Here is the built up area, this, which we can see where the people live. This is the built up area. So this is one such mirror graphic which is clearly depicting the work, right? So basically the radar system here detects opposing missiles or artillery shells when they are launched. So here BMC, that is Battle Management and Control Unit, is the brain of this system. It calculates the trajectory of the rocket and where it is expected to hit. So finally the BMC is capable of tracking and firing at multiple targets simultaneously. So if an incoming rocket is headed to a low risk area like an empty field, Iron Dome will leave it alone. But if a rocket is on the path to a sensitive target like a populated area, like here we have shown this populated area, then Iron Dome launches a Tamir missile that can intercept and destroy it. So this is the work of the missile firing unit. So in and all, the system also figures out something else. What does it figures out? Yes, the system also figures out the best place to intercept the incoming target along its trajectory and to try and avoid debris falling on the populated areas so as to decrease the harm. So incoming targets travel extremely fast and the trajectory calculations and decision to launch are done within seconds. So this is one thing which works, the Tamir interceptor missiles, and it costs about approximately $40,000 US dollars each. How costly it is, and it can be fired day or night and in any type of weather. So they are guided for the first part of their flight by the radar system and BMC on the ground, which keeps them on course, and when the Tamir near its targets, the missile's own onboard radar takes over it to take it as close as possible to the incoming rocket or shell. Finally, the warhead it carries explodes, destroying both the Tamir and the incoming target. And this is where the Iron Dome installations can be moved by a truck if necessary. So my dear friends, the Iron Dome installation has typically a radar unit controlling 3 launchers, and they are fully loaded. How can we say that they are fully loaded? When each launcher contains 20 missiles, that is the thing when we say that they are fully loaded. So the launchers here, they can be grouped together or they spread out to cover a larger area. Thereby, Iron Dome installations are usually configured with a coverage radius of about 70 kilometers. So this is how it works. So remember that In and all, the Iron Dome is an effective and innovative mobile defense solution for countering short-range rockets and 155 mm artillery shell threats with ranges of up to 70 kilometers in all the weather conditions, including low clouds, rain, dust storms, or fog. So this system uses a unique interceptor with a spatial warhead that detonates any target in the air within seconds. So this is a cost-effective system that can handle multiple threats simultaneously and efficiently. Now let us share some of the news in demand. My dear friends, the military scientists in the Defense Research and Development Organization, shortly called as DRDO in India, had suggested that India is looking forward at a joint development program with Israeli firms to develop an Indian version of Iron Dome, which is touted as the most effective system against short-range missiles. Now here, touted means they are attempting to sell. They solicit customers, they patronage the customers to sell this as the and declaring it the most effective system against the short-range missiles such as the FAJRV rockets. So basically, Indian defense planners believe that a system like the Iron Dome might be useful to detect even the conventional artillery attacks. And there have been some discussions between DRDO and their Israeli counterparts for a possible joint development of Iron Dome for India. So that's all for the today's session. I hope you enjoyed this. We'll meet with a new topic next time. Till then, take care.